Baba.
Now, wait, we've started the show.
Okay.
We've started the show. Why are you on your phone?
I was looking someone up. No, for the show.
My God.
I was don't mind me. I'm no yawning.
You got called out on that quite a bit, I'm glad to see.
Uh,
It's good. So how's your hangover?
it's gone. Yesterday, I went to a place called the Wine Press.
Oh, I know it well.
And I had two. They're wearing your aprons.
Yep. Very smart.
I had bought 2 bottles of rather expensive wine, and then I had a 5 pint. I had a charcuterie board. I was feeling
You
fine.
shit on a what?
A charcuterie board. I thought I am as sober as a judge, and I clearly wasn't. But I woke up the following day with a half-eaten kebab. Now I always finish my kebabs.
Oh, you were drunk.
So
I thought you gave up drinking.
Well, I did, but I do. Generally, you didn't know me when I drank.
You really drank then?
If
this is not drinking.
You're unaware of my drinking times.
Oh
No,
my
I drank. I drank all the time. During COVID, I knocked it right on the head, and then I've changed my relationship with alcohol,
Which is good.
So before I used to just, I would have drunk it through a shitey clute. I would have drunk it, if it had alcohol in it, I would have drunk it through a shitey clute. But then during lockdown, we're like drinking every day. We're getting booze delivered to the house, coming in drones. Pack animals were coming. You
On
came
a
my
pallet,
front
yeah.
stairs, there was mules coming and going. There was like Gabby Hayes. Can you remember Gabby Hayes?
Yeah.
He was delivering hooch.
That could happen.
But then I stopped drinking for it was 2 years. I never touched a drink.
That's pretty good.
None. And then I'm back. But what I do is it's better stuff, and I drink occasionally. But I just overstepped a little
How
bit.
many times, when you phoned me, how many times had you thrown up?
Oh, it was pretty solid. I've actually I've burnt my throat with the vomit.
That'll last a week now.
It's fine. But I'd eaten a lot. What was good is I had some with the charcuterie board. I had piccalilli. And piccalilli is that very bright yellow colour. And
It's vile.
I love piccalilli.
It's vile.
I thought you'd have liked that. It's vinegary.
Vile. No, it tastes of lemon.
I love it. So when I was spewing, I could chunks of it. A chunk of it got
It
caught.
looks like vomit going in.
It's delicious, yeah.
Oh, horrible
So I
stuff.
woke up and I thought, God, I'm needing to resuscitate myself. So I'll drink a pint of fresh orange juice.
Oh.
And it just went down. And the minute it touched my stomach, it came straight back up, coming to my nose,
Your
my
nose,
ears,
that burns you.
my anus, everything.
Oh.
But so yesterday, then I was at work, as you know,
Uh-huh.
and it was a seer fecht, but I got through it, and today I'm fine.
Maybe you should just knock it on the head.
No, people that don't drink it. I
don't drink.
No, it's
Been pointed
weird.
out
It's weird.
that your cable is twisted up, which I don't know how because you don't move.
No,
And I sit and nip mine all the way through out in
I don't
nerves
touch
and
this
that.
shit. I don't touch.
So I'm going to
this
try and stop it, but I'm going to
Yeah.
have to untangle that.
shit. No, people that don't drink, it's suspicious. People don't do it for religious reasons, so they're
no, I
boring.
just don't.
No, you need to. I think it'll sort you a bit.
So, this week,
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
I was at hospital.
Oh, you're saying, oh, jeez.
And I've been waiting quite excited, and I had a cancellation.
You're like a puppy.
It could have been a month. Could have been 2 months. And they said,
Puppy.
are you free tomorrow?
When
There's
you
a
walked in,
cancellation.
you know that scene in Lethal Weapon
Mm-hmm.
when they're walking this plastic sheet down?
It felt, you
Well,
know
did
what?
that
It
here.
felt close to that.
Yeah,
Because I was walking in, and
limping in.
Derek Vindas went, this is it. This is it. I'm getting fixed. My limping, my leg. So I got up and I walked. The guy kept looking at my leg as well.
Oh
going in.
no, that's not good.
And was sat down. And he went, well, I'll tell you to begin with, you're very unusual. And I went,
We
is
all
that good
know-
or
we all
bad? And he
know
went,
that.
for you, bad.
Oh,
And I just laughed. I went, all right, whatever. I thought he was joking.
he had a bedside manner.
Well, let's just say this. In certain circumstances, you have to be blunt. And he fucking was.
Yeah, you don't, but saying that, you don't want
No, I
a
don't want
doctor
bullshit.
to be giving. Here's an example.
Yeah.
The vet we used to take a cat to,
Don't compare me to a cat going to a vet.
but she was blunt. Because when we had our 2 last cats
Mhm.
put down,
You've just got
she was very blunt
well,
about
he
it.
had this tone.
But there was no nonsense with her.
Right.
But the vet sense, you get the guy saying, "Ooh," and I don't like them.
No?
No. You don't want a plumber coming round and going, "Oh, it's lovely plumbing you've got here."
I know.
You would go, "Your
but
plumbing
I think
shelf."
what it was,
Uh-huh.
I was going up, not under any impression. The impression I gave myself to get fixed.
You know when people pull the thing kind of a table, there's
Uh-huh.
a tablecloth, and you whip it out and stuff stays.
Yeah,
But you had that pulled out from under you.
Exactly.
You were that thing.
I was the thing.
But you didn't stay, you fell,
fell
over
over.
and smashed.
And he just said, in my leg, my ankle, my nerves
And
are
is this
dead.
just a leg thing?
It's yeah. It won't
not
go
a
any
full
further.
body, it's
no,
just your-
it's just my leg. It's the
That's
lower
okay.
half.
You get into that.
The nerves are dead. The muscles are wasted.
I think they could maybe get you something. A steampunk tight leg.
Do you know? Well, look at this.
Oh no.
I now have a permanent brace holding my foot up.
Oh Jesus.
But the best part of it, you'll like this. I got something for it.
The funny thing is, you think you're looking like Mad Max, but you look like Forrest Gump.
Yes,
Okay.
I've got that look to me.
You've got a Gumpish look.
I will. Oh,
Don't be.
I got.
You're
A,
99% Velcro at this point.
I got a morale patch to make me feel
Oh,
better,
Jesus.
right? Because it's all Velcro, so I got a morale patch to stick on it. So anyway, at the doctor, he goes like this. It's the physio,
Mhm.
and he goes. He wasn't sure why I was sent there because all the information
Uh-huh.
and what it was is because I had damage to the neck. They were just checking it wasn't a tumor or anything. That's why I got
Okay.
sent for
Oh,
the
okay,
MRI.
Okay.
He says because foot drop basically lasts a few weeks.
Is it dropsy? Dropsy. Is that not something cattle get dropsy?
No, I've got foot drop. Is there something different? I don't have
Dropsy?
a cattle thing. It's, no, it's foot drop.
Well, essentially mammals. We could get the
Well,
same
it's
kind
kinda
of
not.
thing.
So anyway,
You get gay giraffes.
he said,
70%
I'm
of
not
giraffes
gay.
are gay. Well, you walk a wee bit.
now
Larry
we do.
Grayson.
Now we do. So
Sorry, I'm drinking from the arse end of the cup. I like to drink from the fanny end. Carry on.
anyway,
Mhm.
he says why all the notes were there. You
Uh-huh.
should have been told. And
So-
I was going up with the impression that I was going
Oh.
to a physio to get fixed, but
I was
I
looking
wasn't.
forward.
I was getting told that there's nothing can be done
I
for
was
my
looking
leg.
forward to a Rocky style training montage. That's not happening. You're not going to be running up.
do you know what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Keep yourself fit and healthy until you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, well, what do you mean till I can't? He goes, this is not getting better.
Oh. Is it going to get worse or just be the same?
Get worse.
Oh, well, okay.
But he said,
Will
it's
it
taken,
wither?
I got measured.
Oh.
Around
Inside
the
or
thigh,
outside leg?
this leg
Uh-huh.
is 2 inches thinner than this leg
Oh,
already.
Jesus Christ.
And so I'm going to have one stick leg.
I went to school with a guy,
I've got to do it
and
with Candle.
he had an injury and a nerve damage in an arm, so he had one withered arm.
Yeah.
And when he ran about, it just used to flap a bit.
That's what I'm doing now
That's
with my
what your
leg.
leg's doing, it's flapping a bit.
So I've got.
I'm not going to treat you any differently because I think that would be unfair. In fact, I think I'll be more unpleasant to you.
You will be.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
already have been. The foot drop.
The dropsy. Just,
That
let's
stops.
make me feel better. Just let's call it dropsy.
But when my
for now.
leg starts going, wait till you see the brace that's needed for that. It's horrific.
Oh,
So I'm not there yet. But
you
here's
could
what's
get
happened.
that thing with air sacs the Japanese have. Again, it's like semi-powered.
I've got a wonky foot. I don't
No,
need.
You'll need
I don't-
something.
But something's arriving tomorrow.
The trousers from like the wrong trousers.
Nope. A walking stick.
Oh, fuck off!
I know.
Like
That,
you walk with a walking stick. do you?
no, what that's for
is
is
that
because
future proofing?
no, I'm compensating by lifting my hip,
Right. Okay.
and I'm going to end up needing a new hip.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're not getting
So-
one of mine.
So I've got to use that to try and keep my posture good.
Oh.
So I'm not wearing the hip. And I got this morale patch. I think this is
What
appropriate.
what kind of walking stick is it?
Just a normal, cheap walking stick. Just get just a normal one. Hold on, I'm going to show. If you're watching this, this is my morale patch. It's very cool, and it was the way it was when I had to buy this leg brace. It's the way I felt at the time. So, is it focusing? Is it focusing? I can't tell. These are the wrong glasses. I'm not sure if it would focus there. It's the wrong glasses I've got on. But fuck off, dude. Fuck off. I don't need crutches. To be fair, yeah.
I'll just leave these here.
Why do you will not? Why do you have crutches?
Why do I not have crutches?
That's a good question.
I'm future proofing. I've broken ankle 6 times. So
What?
I've broke this one ankle 6 times in various accidents. So I always have crutches because you don't know when you're going to need them.
So I now have this system,
Uh huh.
even on my Crocs, that hooks in.
I wasn't going to comment on those.
And and it stops them falling, and it attaches to all my shoes, and it stops. This will stop me tripping as much
Okay.
because my foot points down.
But that means I'm not going to be able to say, send me a postcard while you're there.
Postcard where?
When you trip. Going on you trip and you say
Oh.
something.
Oh, dude, please don't.
This
Please
is only the start.
This is only the start. So the walking stick, it was like advice, but I'm not keen on it. I'm not keen on this,
Yeah.
but I'm not keen on it. And
Are you going to
we'll
get one
see.
like Marty Crane?
What one was that like?
It had the not one sponge tip, but it had like
Oh,
three
the wee feet.
tri
No,
feet. No,
I've just got a normal cheap.
not normal. But
And even the
you
guy
have
said,
joined that great tradition, the Wednesday Limpers.
"What's that?
You don't know the Wednesday Limpers?
What are you talking about?"
In Dundee, the Wednesday Limpers. Dundee City Centre's full of the Limpers
Oh
on
my
a Wednesday because they get their disability allowance, so they'll go down with their walking sticks before they go to the pub. The Wednesday Limpers.
Am I one of them now?
You're one of them now. We'll just avoid the town
So
on a Wednesday.
everyone's going to look at me and go, "Look at that faking bastard."
Of course.
Even though I've got one
it's a
skinny
Dundee,
leg.
it's a Dundee tradition, the Wednesday
no.
Limpers. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, well.
they said,
Would acupuncture work?
"No, that's
Okay.
bullshit." I think I'm kind of done. And they said even like nerve stimulation
Yeah.
that doesn't work because your nerves are dead.
What about
They're done.
Ian Botham, him with that cricketer? He does the spas for circulation.
I
That
don't
not
think
work?
it's circulation.
No?
He said, if you get foot drop, it's an emergency.
Dropsy. Just call it dropsy.
You go to A&E
Mhm.
and it could be surgery like instantly. It's a
Yeah.
serious thing.
Should maybe go
He
on-
said, it was 17 years ago. Why didn't you come here? Now, the problem is,
It's not like you
most
were busy
times,
doing it. It's not like you were having a drink or going for a nice
No.
meal. What else were you doing?
it didn't come on quickly like it
Ah,
usually does. It was slow.
Snuck up
So
in.
I remember the first time it happened, I was out for a walk, excuse me, dying, and I was coming across the Tate Bridge again.
Come on,
'Cause I'd walked at 5,
you get it done.
and I'm
for the-
walking back,
How-
listening to music, and I hear this,
when it was you.
and it was me, and I went, "Oh, that's
Oh.
weird." And after about 10 minutes, it went away. Now that's an emergency. I'd never heard of this condition.
No.
Didn't know anything about
It
it.
seems quite normal. Your little foot gives in.
I thought
Yeah.
it was just a strained it or something.
Mm.
Never thought anything about it. But after like 2 hours of walking, it would appear. Then it was an hour of walking,
Ah.
45 minutes, 15 minutes, and now we're just, it does it all the time.
Can you stand long enough to take a pee?
Yeah, but as he
Do you
pointed
wobble?
out, he says, "I'm standing talking to you now, you're standing on one leg."
Oh, no.
And I don't even notice I'm doing it.
Mm.
I stand on one leg.
No, the body
essentially.
compensates.
I got
It
used
does.
to it, and he
It
says
does.
that's why it was unusual. It's taken a long time to come on and get worse. He says, but by the time that you've thought, okay, this is a problem,
Elastic bands?
they don't work. You've got them all over you, but they don't
What
work.
about copper rings? You see a lot of old people with copper.
That's
bracelet?
bullshit. My grandfather,
Uh-huh.
when he died,
Uh-huh.
right,
Just
went up to the
filled
house.
with copper.
No, went
Like
up
a
to the house.
Saxon hoard.
And when you went past the bed, your zips went, and everyone was pulling towards the bed.
Magnets.
Well, lifted the bed. He had about 2 tons piled up magnets. Couldn't get them apart. The council had to come up with crowbars to pull them
What's he
apart.
doing with them?
He believed it fixed his arthritis,
Did he have a cock ring?
and it just
Like a
it
piercing,
would have
a
ripped
Prince
his
Albert?
cock clean
Just
off.
drop- Oh, jeez.
We couldn't get them
The
apart.
power of magnets is awesome, isn't it?
I don't know where he got them because there was one that was about 10 inches tall and round,
Oh.
and
Was
everything
it smeared in anything?
everything was attached to that. So you kept buying magnets and sliding them under the bed.
Jesus.
Thump.
Jesus Christ. People are peculiar, aren't
And
they?
it was just magnets everywhere.
That's odd.
Very strange. So he did believe that worked. So the point is, I'm wonky officially
What about
now.
coffee enemas? I'm just going to keep. You see, what I'm getting. I'm just going to give you. Let's think outside the box.
Well, when
you
I
can't
phoned-
climb out of the box
when I
anymore, but
phoned
let's
Susan
think outside the box.
on because she asked me to phone to say what had happened at the hospital. So I did, and you were there.
Uh-huh.
And you were shouting. You started shouting weird things at me and get into experimental medicine.
Bee stings.
See, this is what you do
Nettles.
every time. No, it's not going to work. You're not going to work. I have got to
Here's one. Clones.
get to the point.
There's a guy that's cloned 3 of his dogs already. You could have a clone ready and waiting.
Do you know in
You
the
just
boys?
have to transfer the knowledge.
Do you know the boys?
Uh-huh.
Do you know Homelander's son?
Yeah.
Well, he's a twin.
Yeah.
And they're both in the show.
Okay.
Are they taking turns at acting the same part?
I mean, taking turns.
acting the same part. Well, now he's older. Is it just
He's got
one's
funny-
taking the
one-
role?
He's got a funny voice, that kid.
But does one take the role, then the other one does the stunts?
No, they do that with babies. I don't think they do it with adults.
So one gets left behind.
Yeah, they've chosen one they prefer.
I remember the guy that played Xander in Buffy. He was the actor, but his twin done all the stunts. You're like, you're the
He
spare.
got himself in a bit of trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble. He's
I think he's
a
pulled through. He's
troubled-
come through the other
troubled
end. I
guy.
think he's fine now. So Donald Sutherland went. Love Donald
Yes.
Sutherland. I'm going to watch Invasion of the Body Snatchers tonight, which is
He
a film.
trained here, didn't he, in Perth?
Yeah, well, old Kiefer, he's Canadian. Kiefer's British.
Right, okay.
Kiefer, I hope he stops his world tour just a little bit because he's a muso now.
He always
Well,
has
Donald Sutherland looked better than his own son.
been. Yeah,
He had
but
that prophet look.
Kiefer's lived a life.
Yeah, Donald Sutherland fucked Julie Christie. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, good for
He
him.
did tussle with a wee dwarf.
Oh, that's
in
true.
Venice.
That's true.
A great
Scary
actor.
film.
He's a really good actor. He brought a kind of anything he was in, watchable guy. He's good, very good.
I enjoyed him.
88's a good age.
I enjoy. Oh God, there's plenty. It's
Plenty.
good. Plenty.
Plenty of time
No,
for a Canadian.
For a Canadian,
I think the
that's-
oldest Canadian now is old Willie Shatner. Big Billy Shatner.
Well,
He's 90, what, 92?
to be fair, what's this? Who's talking?
Oh, well, let's
to
do
us?
this shit. This will make us feel better.
Okay,
Mhm.
let's get. Oh my God! Oh, I was waiting to say I haven't brought my glasses. Look what's right in front of me.
Oh, jeez, your glasses.
My proper God, look at how quality a phone
Oh,
is.
oh,
Look at that, isn't it amazing? Who have we got?
mhm.
Athena Goldberg.
Okay, a
I'm
female perspective. Someone
A
we
female
need. Someone we need
perspective,
more
someone
of.
with intelligence.
Well,
Well, I'm not doing
American intelligence.
that. Oh God. I'm imagining Goran
Oh.
just savouring.
Get my
the
name out of
sights.
your mouth. Get
I'm-
my name out of your mouth.
Sounds and smells of El Grand Dundee. He can share the beauty on the pod. So, wait a minute. I'm imagining Goran just savouring the sights and sounds and smells of El Grand Dundee. Is this because you were spewing?
Yeah, was it?
I
Does
don't
she know I was spewing? How does she know?
Oh,
Is
wait
she-
a minute. This is a response to me saying all is well out there. I hope all is well, motherfuckers. Finally starting to get warmish here. Of course, I'm sitting in the studio waiting the arrival of His Highness.
Ah.
So that's a response to that. Sorry, I didn't know what I was fucking thinking there. Yeah, so no,
Yeah, no.
you don't bring anything
No, I
to
don't
it.
bring much to the thing.
Andy Mills. Me and Sleazy Tam are off to Germany today for the weekend.
That's not a
Toodaloo,
good idea.
motherfuckers. Those
That's
two.
not good. Those two. The
All
fl-
that way to get shot on.
The flat under those glass tables.
Oh my
Do they
fucking
not?
God.
They'll be at one of those black pudding parties.
Oh, don't.
It's like Sleazy Tam every day is like the film Downfall.
Oh,
Every day.
Every day.
Andy and him. You don't think they do stuff in a duo formation.
back to back. Their shits meld into one Dundonian
Big
shit on holiday.
Super turd.
But there's a lot of blood in it.
I've seen what Sleazy Tam eats. His'll be a dark, almost beetroot colour. And Andy's more like of a kind of light Toblerone. So
Oh,
the two of them
that's
could,
healthier.
it could be like one of those plated French breads.
Oh,
An artisanal loaf.
there you go, Athena. There's the imagery you want.
Just those
Fuck's
two
sake.
shitting.
Shiting on a glass table.
Oh, I don't like it there.
I'm
They
sure.
have a
they will.
Germanic look. They do have-
Not saying Nazi.
no, but put Tam in one of those helmets and
You've
put him
got
in the
that,
back of a Panzer. He's good with his hands. He's
Oh, Jesus.
electrical engineer, I believe. He's more skilled than you'd imagine.
Really?
I think he's probably our most capable listener.
No.
Yeah, possibly.
He really is. He has skills.
He goes all over the world. He was in Korea.
You wouldn't think
He's not
that.
allowed back, but he
Well,
was
it's
in
fair
Korea.
enough,
He was
yeah.
in Korea.
Chris Shadwins.
Uh-huh.
Does B. Jesus arrive like a commoner, or does he materialise into being like the Holy Spirit?
I don't like to speak about this too much because
Don't encourage this.
as you're deteriorating, I'm ascending in a new plateau of existence. But I can, if I choose, I'm not going to do it here. I could just separate it in my multiple B form.
Dude,
I could fill this room with my essence.
I'm not playing this game.
Can you smell the honey? You know when it's coming. You smell the honey. It's
What
like
does honey smell like?
honey, sweet, delicious. It smells
don't
like
think
what
I
the-
know.
It can smell like what they're
Wait,
eating.
can I remember what anything smells like?
Heather honey can, yeah. I'm like Candyman.
I've just realised something.
Yeah, you've forgotten honey.
I can't remember smells.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Name something. Name something.
Bovril. Meat. It smells like
I can
condensed
describe it,
meat.
but I don't know what it smells like.
No, but yeah. But
Wait,
you've
no,
got,
you've
got nose blindness.
no. When you remember a smell, you can smell
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you can smell it. Think about a steak, a seared steak,
No,
or an olive, like an olive.
no, you can only smell something as it happens. You can't remember a smell.
It's in your memory. Yeah.
What?
The smell is the most potent. Like
No, I can smell. Look, I can smell my coffee.
Smells can transport you.
I can smell my coffee.
You know linseed oil. You know window putty.
Yes.
When I smell linseed oil or window putty, it transports me back to when I was a kid in the scheme in my hometown, and they were doing the windies, and it was a summer's day, and I can just, it's like I can see, I can visualize.
I know
like,
it's a good smell,
Yeah.
but I can't smell it.
yeah, I can smell linseed oil when I think about it.
You're
yeah,
fucking
I'm not
lying.
No, I'm not joking.
No one can remember
The
smells.
shite I did this morning. Oh!
No, I know a shit is a bad smell.
Yeah, no, but you can smell it. Your smell's most powerful.
What?
Everything you do smell, man.
But you can't
Smell,
No,
smells.
you can't. You can wait. Right, fucking stop. You're no. This is. I'm gonna get what. It's enough that I can't walk now.
You can't smell. Smell.
wait.
Nose blindness.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Treacle.
Cut grass.
Oh yeah, I can smell that. Yeah, cut grass. I can smell it. No, I'm not
You're
joking.
fucking lying.
No, I can't.
No one can remember a smell.
I can remember a smell. It's your strongest sense, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, I can
Because
smell that plastic.
I have this
can smell
blindness,
it.
so I can't really see. I have mind blindness. I can't see images in my head like some people. I can smell a smell.
Maybe you should go to the hospital.
Possibly like a pine cone. I can smell that.
I know what a
like
pine cone is. It's
needles.
nice, but I can't
Pine
smell
needle.
it.
Yeah, you can smell it.
I can describe it.
Freshly sheets fresh off the line. Cotton sheets fresh off a line outside. Can that smell?
There's no smell.
No. What you're doing is
What?
you're being stimulated too much in here. This is not a relaxing space. It's.
Wait. Right. Okay. Hold on. Coffee.
Mm.
I can smell it.
Mhm.
No problem.
Mhm.
Right.
The smell should still be in your nose. You're disabled.
Don't. They told me that. Don't. I'm not having it.
I would give a lot of money to see you in one of those rascals going a bit.
I'm not there yet,
That yet.
but the future awaits.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of work.
Holy shit, the future
well.
awaits. No, the D word was used a couple of times when I was at hospital, and
Well,
I just went,
I've been using it for years.
and I
for
just
you.
went, I'll just stop you
long
right there.
before you were limping. I thought, is this laddie disabled?
I went, I'll just stop you right there, and they went, oh, fair enough.
I thought that's okay.
And I was like, but no, we're not having that.
It's
I
like
don't feel it, am.
It's like the joke where the GP sat there and the door bursts open, and this guy goes in, runs at him and punches him in the face, and the doctor's like, whoa, what's happening? He says, my wife was in here the other day, and you said she had a nice vagina, a nice fanny. And the doctor says, no, I said acute angina.
I'm not allowing you doing jokes. I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it.
I wonder if my dad's listening to this one. Since the masturbation episode,
He's just tuned out.
it's just tuned out. I think everyone's given up. Everyone's given up.
Chris
on this.
McShadowins. Again.
We're worse than blot. We're sub-blot.
Oh, God, we are.
We're sub-blot.
Does he have a limp?
He doesn't go on about masturbating all the time.
Or limp?
He doesn't limp.
Jesus Christ.
He did one last night because I keep watching, because I like to improve us by not being like other people.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel you're dragging us in one direction, I like to pull you back.
Oh.
And Blot, he was just on like a traffic island, no bigger than this table, just like this size.
Uh-huh.
We kind of like with the bricks round it, and he was just in the middle of it, lying there, and he cooked himself tea and everything. It's just,
That's depressing.
it's the most depressing
It's
thing.
bleak.
And he
but
was
you-
encouraging people to go and
But
get
you
yourself-
watch it.
Yeah, I know.
You're the problem, not him.
Not him. I told, is there more? Let's hear. Let's hear.
Chris
hear.
McShadowins.
Let's feel better about ourselves
Let's
by
be
listening
positive.
to people who are doing worse than us.
Good morning.
Oh.
And TGIF. Thank goodness it's Findas.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Was sad to hear Donald Sutherland passed away.
So
Seemed
are
like
we.
A cool
So are we.
guy, played some interesting characters over the years, though. That'll ever be cemented in my psyche for that horrifying scene in the Invasion of the Body
quite
Snatchers. I was
right,
too
mate.
young when I saw that film. It still haunts me to this day. It is scary.
It's got boobies in it.
Oh, it was like a booby, but a transformed booby.
But
It's got gel on it.
Leonard Nimoy's role in that is his finest role. He's
I
so
would agree. I would agree with that. And I
Yeah.
don't like agreeing with you, especially because you've been
It's-
laughing at my limp all week.
Yeah, because
but
he's so good in it.
I do like him in that.
Good looking man, Nimoy. Have you heard some of Nimoy's music?
Wonderful. I like the
Hobbit one.
Hobbit one. Wonderful.
Hey, what's his name from The Flies in that? Jeff Goldblum's in
Yes,
it.
he is. Anywho, cheers and have a good weekend. Cheers.
Nancy Cartwright.
She's great, and she does the best vomit scene ever,
Yeah,
which is East Sweat comes out her arms.
Nancy Cartwright's fucking awesome. She's great in that. She's great in Alien. She's really, really good, Nancy Cartwright.
I like her. I like
Yeah.
her. I like her a lot. And let's see what else there is.
Let's see.
I think we've got one more,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we had a Mark Devlin there.
That's
I
a
thought
big-
I saw it. Wait,
big-
have I
big-
missed it? Sorry,
Big
Mark.
Mickey Dev always comes through
Mark
for us.
Devlin.
Okay, here we go.
Following your excitement for the Edinburgh Fringe,
Oh.
picked
Oh.
out a great show for you.
Oh.
It's
Puppetry
called
of the Penis.
It's called A Young Man Dressed as a Gorilla as an old man sits rocking in a rocking chair for 56 minutes, then leaves. Amazing.
Did I tell you I dressed up as a gorilla? I've worn a full gorilla suit. It gets better.
No.
But the suit, it didn't have a gorilla mask. So I put boot polish on my face.
Oh no, and please don't.
It was at a cub thing. We were in the Cubs.
Oh God,
And I sat on
you were
stage-
10.
Yeah, it wasn't like an adult.
Jesus,
I was sitting
dude.
It was no Vulcan god of fire, but it was getting there. But I just sat on the
Oh.
stage scratching and pretending to fucking
While blacked up.
blacked out. It wouldn't have come off.
Oh,
Don't know whose idea that was.
should we move on
Yeah, let's
at
move on.
speed? So,
Aye.
thank you, Mark. But the
No.
whole French thing, they need real artists,
To be honest with you,
and that's me.
I was
and
with
I'll
my
tell you why.
family and we went to some free, got the app and went to some free comedy.
Yeah.
And some of it was really fucking good. It was just, there was one that was like, there was all Jewish comedians
Mm-hmm.
and they were in the basement of an Italian restaurant, but they had to cover all the fascistic symbols on the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Edinburgh, no, we're being a bit dismissive. Edinburgh's fucking.
No, I'm not.
Edinburgh,
I hate it.
No, I hate it when it's at poshos. I
Yes.
just hate it. That fucking footlights cunt. No. But there's some good working comedians in little places. And it's quite nice to be in a place you don't really expect to see some comedy. Give it a go. Give it a go.
I saw
Edinburgh's a
women.
fucking great place to get smashed.
She had her hair tied back in a
How
ponytail
dare she? A
that
ponytail.
went down to her arse.
Oh, Jesus.
She was wearing this flowery dress from the 70s.
Uh-huh.
She was hunched over a book of her own
Oh,
poems,
my God.
screaming them,
Okay, that's good.
screaming her poems.
It's wonderful.
Violence is a terrible thing.
You're just,
But I could feel it welling.
you know your problem.
What?
You're intimidated by the godhead.
I don't feel it, I was
scared,
trying
you're
to.
scared of vaginas.
I had a steak bake.
You don't like that?
Sorry, a chicken bake. And a bottle of Coke.
Uh-huh.
And she was screaming and screaming and
You
screaming.
could have just kept going.
She was coming towards me.
You could have jumped to the side.
No, why should I
No,
move
you
for
can't
someone
jump to-
screaming
you can't really
poetry?
jump to the side.
I can't jump to the side now.
You
That
can't
was
go-
years. I was
you,
mad.
You cannot go near Edinburgh now because that time the suitcase grabbed me. If they grabbed your ankle, you're a goner.
I'm just gonna have to carry knives. Yeah,
Walking stick with a sword inside
I
it.
think you get an automatic 15 years for that.
Do
I think
you?
I'll avoid it.
What about you get the ones which is a walking stick but it's got a measure of whiskey in it.
I've thought about
Fill it
it.
with pish. Aye.
Nunchucks.
I don't think you'd work nunchucks very well.
I've never had them, but
I've nunchucks. You see people pops up on Twitter
yeah,
and they're nunchucking
yeah,
and
over
they're
the
all
place.
proficient with it. It's the practicing bit must be so stupid.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do it.
It's like juggling. I don't want to learn to juggle. What's the point? Because at the end of it, what can you do? Juggle.
I don't think you can defend yourself juggling.
Well, you could. You could just, if you're juggling chainsaws, you could.
Yeah, but I could run around the back of you. You're still looking up.
Looking up.
Yeah.
No, I've seen people that don't even have to look.
You know what I did last night?
What?
I watched Dune 2.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
It's fucking good.
It's
The
really-
first one was me.
The bit where that's almost the bit when they come down.
I loved where at the very start, and it's filmed in this heavy orange filter.
Yeah.
They're all floating up.
Yeah, that's it.
It was, yeah, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
You said going down, but I said going up.
Up and down. Who cares?
It was like out the 70s.
It was simple.
It was, yeah,
Vil-
and you knew what was going on. And
Villeneuve, you can. Now this is so different. A lot of sci-fi films now is so much like the Transformers films.
too much.
It's too much. He strips it back.
Nothing.
And he likes a vista. It's lovely.
Oh, I
It's
liked
lovely.
it.
The
And then
cast is great.
all the spaceships and everything started to get like
The Harkonnens.
a
is
70s
the sex,
design.
the cannibal sex planet. It's like Lochee.
It was very similar.
Very similar. So yesterday, I
Oh,
phoned you about this. I was so upset.
you were.
There's a famous picture,
Mm-hmm.
Rio de Janeiro, Christ
Okay.
the Redeemer statue. And the guy waited 3 years to get a photograph where the moon was right behind it. It's perfectly
Beautiful.
positioned. I once managed it when I was looking out here one day, looking at the mosque, and it was a crescent moon.
Oh, lovely.
And the crescent moon was within the crescent moon of the mosque.
And you got it.
And I got it, right?
Wonderful.
This guy spent 4 years to get this perfect picture.
Mhm.
Yesterday, I'm walking down Lochee Road. I look across, and there's quite a good drawn penis.
You sent it to me.
I sent it to him.
Excellent.
Dundee, there's crosses and penises. That's
That's
all
all
we've
we
got.
have. That's our
Nobody's, no menches anymore. It's ball down. Like Villeneuve, he stripped it
Just a
back.
cock.
Cocks or crucifixes.
That's it.
Similar.
Same thing.
I see the cock, and I'm thinking, I'll take a picture and I'll post it. On my phone, and a car went past, and just as I was clicking it, I missed it. It was Andy Cockburn, joiner.
Oh,
Ah!
so close.
So I'm thinking about camping out in that street, because
Just
you'll
wait.
use that road quite a lot.
Just wait.
4 years. I'll get it. That could have been currency for us. We could have gone stratospheric. This was what we need. It's the injection.
I
It's the-
waited for a
it's-
picture.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar thing.
Okay.
And when you go up Lochee Park
Yeah.
and you go into Balgate Hill
Uh-huh.
and you go around the graveyard,
yeah.
there's a bit you look through
Oh.
the trees and you look over to the
Yeah.
Carsagowrie.
Okay.
And with the sun in the right position, everything, it's a great shot.
Yeah.
But you've got to get the light.
Yeah.
Years and years.
Uh-huh.
I'll beat that. 7 years. I went up one day.
Every
And I
day?
went, maybe
Aye.
twice a week.
You like.
And I thought, the sun's coming.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be fine. And I got the shot.
Oh.
Now, I'd shoot in RAW because I didn't want to edit the pictures.
No.
Just shoot the picture. Got back, looked at it, went, it's perfect. Apart from the green bag of dog shite that was hanging in the corner. And the only way I could get rid of that, turn it to a JPEG and edit it. And I didn't want to do that. So I binned it. I waited 7 years and I got the shot and I just fucking binned it because I didn't
Those
want to
fucking
edit it.
people in the green
I
bags.
didn't want to edit it. I just didn't see it. I was so focused.
There's
I was blinkered.
there's a lot of Scottish photographers,
Mm-hmm.
and they take photographs all over Scotland, and for whatever reason, they put this purple filter on everything.
I hate it.
What is that?
I hate it.
What is that?
I'm not good at landscapes.
No.
I took pictures of toasters as a job.
Food, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not good at landscapes because you need more than just go, oh, it's an Ansel Adams contrast.
Yeah.
And you need more than that. And another thing, if you're a photographer
Uh-huh.
and you're going to look at a bit of water and you're going to do a long exposure where it's all blurred and shit,
Oh, it's awful.
fucking throw yourself in the water with the camera
you see,
and don't come up.
I love Highland coos. I think they're wonderful
Mhm.
animals. A Highland coo calf is great. It's like a fucking teddy bear.
Yeah.
They're cool as fuck. I hate all forms of photography or
Mm-hmm.
painting or anything that involves them. It's terrible. It's awful.
I understand.
There's a famous picture in Dundee, Moorland and Mist.
Mm.
And it's these fucking coos. And all the junkies come in and say, God, their eyes folly about the room. It's Dundee's Mona Lisa. Moorland and Mist. If you go to Pittenweem Art Festival, they have it
Yeah.
every year, every fucking bored housewife,
Mhm.
they rent out space for a little studio shop. Have you
Mhm.
been through there?
I know exactly.
And it's Heelan coos, the whole
The
fucking
whole
lot of them.
fucking thing.
40 of the silly bitches.
Now,
If they just went for a walk, they'd realise, but no, they don't.
here's what I feel about
But it's
photography at Dundee.
it's a purple filter.
Yes, it's on
Do
everything.
they think it's from kind of heather, purple heather?
I don't know what it is.
They think it's a Scottish. Can remember Sicario? And it was
and
that.
it was all
yeah.
yeah.
Scotland's filter is purple.
It's purple. Everything's purple.
Yeah.
No, here's what to do. Now, you want to take pictures in Dundee.
Uh-huh.
We have two kinds of photography.
Yeah.
If they want to do pictures of the city, no, there's three kinds. Sorry,
They always take
they go a
lassies.
Fife.
Lassies looking a bit street under the bridge.
Right. They go with Fife and take a picture there. No.
Who's that laddie that's on a Landward now?
Don't
He's
know.
Asian guy. He's doing quite well for
I
himself.
don't watch TV.
He takes photographs, but I think they're overly fannied about with.
Funny bit, right? Okay,
When you think Scotland, you think misty, rainy.
right. There's
And
two sides to
yeah,
Dundee.
Yeah,
You've got old buildings. You've
Yeah,
got some castles,
yeah,
or you've got brutalist fucking schemes and shit.
yeah.
And people like to take pictures of the schemes, or
Yeah.
they take pictures. You do know Dundee is both,
Yeah,
and I've never seen anyone
yeah.
capture both. They don't.
Here's one.
They
A
don't.
castle with a big cock drawn in it.
That's
It's a
what
bel-
we're talking
it's a-
about. That's it. So
Talking of castles,
what?
Broughty Castle, you know what the plans are for it?
What's the plans? Is it something exciting?
This may be an exclusive.
An exclusive, right?
Don't-
Go
don't-
for it.
don't- Nobody knows.
Don't tell anyone. Carry on.
Rockstar Games are wanting it for their headquarters.
Get to fuck.
No,
That's pretty fucking
they're
cool.
wanting to lease it. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
they're wanting to lease it, and they have a budget for it. They've got the money. They've endless money.
Well, then it would stay forever then.
Yeah.
Instead of being... And they've got great windows. You watch the dolphins out the windows. It's
They've
lovely.
got so much money they would just fill it with bean bags.
It'd be beanbags. Oh, you know what they'd do? They'd put a slide instead of stairs.
Yeah. Well, it's a listed building, but that's what I've heard twice. So yeah,
Oh.
that'd be interesting. They want it for that. They could have events there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. What's,
Grand Theft Auto 6.
well, what's their new? Is that still going?
6 comes out
What other
next year.
games do they have?
I don't know.
Do they
I
have
don't know.
anything? But they're a big company,
Like the biggest.
right? Are they involved with Fortnite or anything like
I
that?
don't think... No, that's Chinese.
Oh, is it okay?
But Grand Theft Auto 6
Can you
is going to
imagine
be...
people in
a bit big.
costume walking about the grounds of the castle and doing shit? They'll be able
That
to put
sounds
lasers on. They know the shit. There's a lot of opportunities.
Listed lasers. Traditional
Listed
purple Scottish lasers.
I see they were up. They were up. The folk were losing their mind because they put some powder on Stonehenge.
Mm-hmm.
It used to have the blood of virgins splashed all over it, so it's not that big a deal.
And it's fake.
It's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's
it
all
was all
fake.
dismantled and they all put it together.
When you go there,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been there,
Mm-hmm.
there's posters
Aye.
and pictures
It was all scattered.
showing you them putting it up.
Yeah.
And they went, well, what way are we going to put it up? Well, let's just do this.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
So
isn't
they
it?
just put it together anyway, and
Yeah.
people go, oh, it lines up with
But
the
this morning,
Stop it.
it was the
The
kinda
Druids are there tonight, aren't they?
Summer solstice thing, and yeah, the Druids. But they're going. "Oh, only the Druids should be able to go here." The Druids started in 1953. It's
nonsense.
such bullshit.
It's
And
nonsense.
where are you basing? What tome are you using? Proud Druid King. What? Nothing.
Exactly.
They've just made it up.
Made it up.
Made it up in the 60s.
Fucking
But you saw
hippies.
them in the background. And it's just fucking. There's these like Tibetan monks going about and shit. Yeah, like every charlatan in the UK will be there just now.
To be fair, I went down for the eclipse in '99,
Okay.
and I was really wanting to see it, so,
Uh-huh.
so it was exciting. And went down. Well, there's
was
loads
raining.
to see around there. Yeah, it was overcast, but it was cool because as you're watching it, the clouds, because the temperature drops so fast, the clouds change shape and it
Oh.
goes dark. It's really cool. Anyway, there's lots going on. So we went. Well, on the way there, we'll go and see Stonehenge, you know, and
The henge.
so no matter what I could do to the headphones, they would only do Japanese, so I didn't get any.
Give it a vibe.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going around it, and that, and again we found out that it was just
Fake.
erected, a
Yeah.
word that you like, very recently. But when you go to Glastonbury,
Uh-huh.
which it's not far, we
Is it
drove
Glastonbury Tor?
there, it's just full of shit.
Yeah.
It's just full of people
Well,
with crystals.
you know
and
Gary
it's
that used
wonderful.
to be here.
Yeah,
Gary Brown.
yeah,
Fitzroy.
absolutely.
Wonderful guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Sadly, he's left this building.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down to Glastonbury a lot. He goes down to Glastonbury out with the festival. He's a kind of guy, if he went to the festival,
Yeah.
he wouldn't go near the bands. He would go in all the weird
Yeah.
stuff he goes about. Makes his wonderful clocks. Look at Gary Brown.
There's one down the stairs.
I've got one in my
Yeah.
house, in my lobby.
Lovely.
But he says Glastonbury's full of people that can you think Gandalf sat there and you go, God, is there an event? Oh no, that's how I dress all the time.
Yes, it's like that. Well, I
People
wasn't there
all-
for the
all the-
festival. It was
yeah,
just a
yeah.
random
Yeah,
summer's day,
Yeah,
and it was wonderful.
yeah.
Because I remember going in one shot, it was all crystals and crystals, and I went, see all this? Fucking bullshit. What a load of nonsense. But they had a shelf of UFO books.
Crystals might work on your leg.
So I bought about 10. You'll find they won't. I bought a Jim Mars.
I'll get you some lapis lazuli and just put it on your kneecap.
Anyway.
There's some better stones like the rings of Brognar and there's this Callanish stones.
Wait a minute. The Callanish stones, I've been there plenty.
But they're cool.
They're cool because you pee on them, and
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
triangle
yeah,
of moss where
yeah.
everyone pishes on it.
No, but they're good. They're like, this is cool as fuck.
You know, because you've got a really nice area that it's in,
Yeah.
and it looks really good, and
Yeah.
you've got great views and everything. But there's stones here on the South Road.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Now these stones,
Uh-huh.
let me tell you about these stones.
Uh-huh.
They've sat open to everyone,
Uh-huh.
spray painted,
Aye.
everything for years.
Very powerful stuff.
And then a few years ago, someone got a bug up their arse about them
Uh-huh.
and put a fence around them.
They're next to a vet.
But they glued them all together with concrete. That's not what they look like. They just got bits and glued. It's
But
just
I'm
nonsense.
interested. I'm interested. I don't believe in all the woo-woo stuff. But there's certain places that people are drawn to. And I quite like that notion that people have been drawn to it for thousands of years.
Mhm.
You wonder.
Ley lines.
Yeah, I
There was
don't believe in it.
When I was there, there was a lot of talk of ley lines and crop circles.
Yeah. Crop circles is provably fake. It's just guys with a
And
wheelie
it was,
bin thing.
it was wonderful.
It's guys with
I
one of
like
those.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I like all
yeah.
that.
Says this can't be made by human hand. It's
Mhm.
impossible. And then the guy shows you how to do it. You just walk in a circle. It's easy.
It's great.
It's very easy.
It's like, have you seen the guy in the sand that just shuffles and does
Oh,
these
Incredible.
mandalas and
Yeah,
they're-
yeah.
they're
Beautiful.
perfect?
Beautiful.
There's no rope or anything. He just
No, he
shuffles
just
along.
shuffles about.
Wonder- You can
Yeah.
do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Mhm.
and before I want to get the show started,
Well, how long it went?
41 fucking minutes.
Oh dear.
Not even started. So
Mm-hmm.
I watched June last night. I thought
Yeah.
it's good filmmaking.
Yeah.
Sicario, he's got that simplicity.
Yeah.
So
Sicario's wonderful.
I was inspired to look back at making a film again. Now, wait. I know you stopped me, and you almost.
I
Got
really think it's
physical.
an intervention. You're not serious in considering it.
I think we should make a film.
No, I don't think we should.
Why not?
Because it would be an absolute money pit disaster.
Yes, but
I was-
no. Hear
I
me
was
out.
listening to a podcast when I was hanging out the washing.
Okay,
It's about people that put on stage plays.
right. Okay.
And people have lost their houses. And they're talented people with something to say.
But here's where I went. I don't have a house.
You've nothing to lose.
I've nothing to lose.
Oh, Jesus.
At this point, I can only gain.
I remember years ago, there was a guy in like Plymouth or something. There was a documentary about him. And he loved Disney films. And he was going to make this fucking film using Disney, kind of the type, kind of painted
Yeah.
thing. He'd been doing it for 30 years and he'd made 5 minutes. He's long dead, that poor bastard. He's lost his family over it.
Don't have a family.
No.
I don't have a family.
No friends, no
I
family.
don't have a
nothing to lose.
house.
No.
My cat won't mind.
I won't mind.
Right. He'll get as long as
I
he
think
gets
I
his
should try and
chicken.
save you from yourself because I don't think this is a good idea.
Hold on.
I would
I was
maybe,
inspired
I would
last
maybe
night.
see if we can make something of this first.
I watched June,
See if.
and I thought I could do that.
Oh, of course you could.
I've got.
Who's that Dundee filmmaker that makes all that terrible shit?
Oh,
Board of the Rings. You can he?
Yeah, just
Yeah, God Dog. What was the one he made?
can't remember, but it's just
Yeah.
no. We
No.
don't make lots of stuff.
No.
We just make one
great
one film.
One
Had
film.
I went
Never,
back.
never let anybody see it.
I went back to my script
Oh,
book.
please don't. I thought you'd burnt that.
I lied to you. I kept all my stuff. I've got all my.
I'm going to save you from yourself. I think it's a terrible idea.
No, I'm gonna. Right, what I'll do
You're going to destroy. You're going to destroy your life,
in
so-
part.
so Chris Shadowns can have a nice beefy wang. Because remember there was it not?
Yes.
Was it not? Was it not? Just send him a Polaroid photograph. Was there not the Wu-Tang Clan did an album, one,
Yes.
and they sold it to that guy that was fucking stopping people from getting life-saving medicine?
Yeah, but it's been sold, and I think they're going to release it. But I think they're going to get sued. There's a whole thing about it.
Well, I don't want to go down that route.
No,
You're
we
speaking like
won't.
you're J-Lo or someone.
Listen. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Don't,
well, I'm
don't-
worried.
no, it's fine. Listen,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh God.
This is fine.
Uh-huh.
And what? Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to explain
Oh, please feel free.
how I am bringing something new to the world of film.
You're bringing sexy back.
Here's essentially.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm going to describe a character that's in a film,
Uh-huh.
and it's never been done before. Usually, ex-SAS,
Uh-huh.
ex-Navy SEAL. But my character's an ex-squaddy that left the army with a manageable drinking problem, mild debt, and an HGV license.
That's something Norman Wisdom would have probably done.
No, this is serious.
So you're just taking all the fun stuff out.
And he has to save a
Hey,
Scottish village.
This guy doesn't have PTSD.
No, he's fine.
He's
he
fine.
had a good
just
career.
a fine, boring guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
He was
Okay.
able to get, it was all worked out
Uh-huh,
fine for him,
uh-huh.
Had he seen combat? No, he drove a truck. Because that's the majority of squaddies.
I can't see what's his name being in this Stratham.
That's because he's never been offered a role like this.
Boring role.
It's not boring, it's realism.
Yesterday I was at the work. I was speaking to this lovely couple from New Zealand. But
Okay.
the guy was an Edinburgh guy, but you could tell they were well off, but they were eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
And I was speaking to him, and he'd been in quite senior in the army,
Okay.
so kind of engineer stuff. He'd been in all this kind of stuff. And I was speaking to him about the Falklands. And I says, I heard a rumour that there was Gurkha regiments over there, and they had to keep the buggers from cutting off Argentinian people's heads. And he says, I don't believe that's true. He says, I'll tell you a Gurkha story though.
Oh.
They were on manoeuvres, and their regiment was battling in this war games, the Gurkha regiment.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on some moor somewhere and they're going about, and he said he was leading these guys and they're going along. They're all in formation and keep your head on the swivel, okay? And the guy in the rear just disappeared. And they says, where's he gone? And they said, oh, well, maybe lost him or something. And they go back, no sign of the fucker.
Oh, shit.
And then they keep going, somebody else disappears. He says it was the fucking Gurkhas. He said they were hiding in bushes, and when we were going past, they were snatching people, grabbing
Amazing.
them out of their life. Never heard a bloody sound.
See?
You need a Gurkha. The Gurkhas were up in the northeast of Scotland. They were in like Bucky or something,
Yeah.
the regiment.
Mm-hmm.
9 months after they got redeployed,
Yes.
all the Gurkha children
All the
appeared.
Gurkha children, there's loads of them.
There's a story there.
Gurkhas,
Uh-huh.
we were up at
No,
right-
no.
What? Have you? This is it. This is
And
inspiration.
a laser bolt from the heavens. The Tony Hart story.
Oh fuck!
We'll get him as a young man with a kukri,
Just
fucking
fucking
chopping,
chopping
and the
heads
next
off.
minute he invents fucking Morph.
And he's talking to Morph.
Getting the guy that just
Morph's
died.
his PTSD.
PTSD. Morph tells him Chaz used to tell him some terrible things. Tony, go and kill Mr. Bennett. Kill
Chaz
Mr.
was the
Bennett.
killer.
Kill Mr. Bennett. Kill Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Bennett didn't exist. They
He
were
did.
all parts of his
Well, he
psyche.
did in real life. He died last year.
No, but I'm saying in
I once took LSD.
oh why?
And through the night with the telly on. And it was Mr. Bennett going about London following a dino rod crew. And I'm not sure to this day if it was real or
I don't
not.
think that existed.
No.
No, I think that.
Why invented Mr. Bennett on the telly
Why-
following a dino rod crew,
why-
4:15 and like. Remember late night telly used to be on
Yeah,
that.
I think you
Was
made
that
that
my
up.
imagination?
I think
Because some people have visions and
some
set up
people
their own
shouldn't take
religion, church and stuff, and I come up with a Mr. Bennett
Yeah,
TV show.
that's
I
crazy.
don't know what that says about him.
I keep trying to stop you mentioning that, but it's just not working.
What it says?
A place that we're not meant to
It's
mention.
a church. We can speak about
It's not
it.
meant to
We're
mention.
not being bad or good about it. Have I criticised it?
No, but let's just leave it. We're
We're all
moving on.
We're all
We're
people,
moving on.
We're all people of faith
Wait,
here.
I want you to hear my
You
idea
better
from
not
the
edit
show.
that out.
I will. I want you. That's what I was looking at the time.
You fucker. You're
Here's the-
scared of it.
I am
Okay.
for a good reason. I'll tell you after.
Oh.
So, this guy, he saves a village, a Scottish village, from property developers because they got
But
the
not
idea.
serious property
No, I got the
developers.
idea from Revenge of the Nerds 2. You know when they got to save
Never
the
seen
hotel.
it. Don't like that film.
Right, okay. They got to save the hotel. It's really good. His skills are used in driving, drinking. That's all I've got to so far.
I'm not betting the house on this end.
But he's a normal guy.
Here's picture
The
this.
viewers would be able to relate to him.
Picture this. You go across to LA. You're sitting in one of those little things where they have a chopped salad and a mineral water.
Mm-hmm.
You're sat across for a Harvey Weinstein style character.
Okay.
He's like, right, Dirk,
Right.
give me your pitch.
Right,
Like this.
and I do
Picture
it.
the scene.
I'm getting
A
excited.
boring man with no problems goes to a boring town, solves a minor problem. It could all be dealt with in the courts.
I've never seen that before.
No, maybe rightly so.
I've never seen it. That's the magic. People haven't thought about it. Look, I watched a bit of this fucking film. Jennifer Garner Peppermint.
Oh, it's terrible.
But wait,
It's Death Wish.
right.
For
here's-
like
but here's what happens.
for the soccer mom Death Wish.
Yeah, but here's what happens.
Good
They're
looking
watching
girl
her,
though.
wonderful. But they're watching her on CCTV. Now she's an ex-killer. and she breaks into a gun shop and she takes guns. And
She's
they go
not
like
an
that.
ex-killer. She's just a mum that's summoned. Death Wish.
I kind of
She
tuned out
becomes
to
a
it.
killer.
Whatever, right? And then she breaks into this gun shop,
Uh-huh.
right? And they go, she knew what she was looking for.
Oh, a gun?
Well, if I break into a camping
find a
shop and
gun.
get a tent,
Find a
so
gun.
clearly he's going for a
yeah,
tent.
find a gun.
That's the problem.
Uh-huh.
They go, God, she knows what she's looking for.
Oh.
Like, yeah, a fucking gun. No.
Dear.
No. Our guy only had basic training. So he goes, do you know how to shoot a gun? He goes, fuck, it's been
It's
years.
been years.
And he's like, I'm not sure.
My hometown,
Give us a hammer.
during the Falklands, once again, the Falklands, we're getting to that time.
Yeah.
The state I grew up in,
Yeah.
they had bunting up.
Yes.
And they had this war hero back. He was on the supply boats. He mashed tatties for the duration of the war. But they had him back. That guy.
That's a guy.
That's the guy
That's
you
the
want.
story.
But he had the gall. He should have says, no, fuck no, I was just doing my job. I'm wanting no. He took part in it like he was a
Yeah.
returning hero.
Wonderful.
Like fucking Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, that's great. I noticed that Lawrence of Arabia's theme's the exact same to the Mummy theme.
Yeah, interesting guy. I
But
think
anyway.
he just really liked to be sodomized all the time.
All the time. It was a regular
the
thing.
time.
Interesting person. Again,
Very interesting.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
I don't want to hear about fighting in war. I
No.
want to hear about him getting a finger.
You're not want to. You've seen Dead Man's Shoes.
Yes.
You don't want. You want to take all the good stuff out of that.
Yes.
Just all the violence, all the threat, all the peril,
yeah.
the twist at the end. Remove all the good
Remove
stuff
it all.
and just have a guy filling in forums to stop the building of like a wall that might obscure
Hey,
somebody's view
filling
of a
in
tree.
forums, you've got to get them in at the right time, at the right place, and they don't make it easy for you. If you could make that interesting, you got a film.
Jesus Christ, almighty.
Just,
Did you have your leg bound tightly? You've released the binding, and some fluid has went to your
No.
brain. Some can a kettle gets a bit. Have you got
Yeah.
brain lime scale?
Here's the next one. After heavy rain, Dundee is flooded and infested with sharks, right? But the main characters still got to sign on because they don't let you off at the door. You've still got to sign on. And he's got to make his way from one part of the city to the other. No, here's the thing.
I live in a hill. I'm fine.
No, wait. Just pretend it's not a hill. Here's what happens. Sharks, I think, on the whole, live underwater. So you can just film water. You don't need to see them. It's a cheap film. So every time
Periodically, what about Fast Eddie with like a shark fin?
we could
Can of
employ-
lager, he would do that.
But do you know what I mean? So every time
did
it
that
cuts
with
to the
They
sharks.
did that shark film in Paris. I watched. It was terrible. It was like mutant sharks under Paris. Under Paris, I think it was called.
yeah, but this
garbage.
is better because it's more likely to happen in Dundee.
I just watched a film. There's a film on Netflix with that Jodie something or other. Mark Strong and that was in it. And the world seems to flood and everything goes tits up. I've watched
Oh.
about half an hour of it. Bit bleak.
But you haven't asked the name of this film.
Let's hear it.
Job Centre Shark Attack.
You're just because of that thing with the supermarket with the sharks.
I love that film.
Do people go to the job centre anymore? Is it not just done online? Do they make you queue up and sign on?
I'm not sure. Well, if there was a shark,
I don't think they would.
That
Would they have you queue up? Because you could just do it online.
well, maybe. Yeah, but just saying Dundee, they've got to go and sign on. So
No,
there's sharks.
That's a kind of detail that would pull me out of the excitement, mate.
It's set in 1988,
I don't like that period of time.
but I've just fixed it. 1979. It's
Mm.
set in 1979.
And so, what, we've just forgotten about the sharks that happened 25 years ago, to 40 years ago. It's an alternate Dundee.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the
not-
Findas verse.
It's not 28 years later, is it?
Well, right.
I think sharks is wrong.
Why?
You've got to be
It's really
some.
popular. I'm
needs
trying
to-
to be.
No.
I've wrote a script.
Remove sharks.
Yeah.
Remove the water. Fucking polar bear.
Oh my God, we did have polar bear.
We actually had it happen.
Oh my God. Right.
Can that guy?
Holy shit! This is inspiration.
There's a guy. You know that guy Gordon Morris.
I knew it turned you.
Gordon Morris.
No.
The actor guy.
Yeah.
He goes about. He does a thing on Twitter where he goes and reads out the court reports for like 1800s.
Right, okay.
He's been in loads of stuff.
Never seen
Goes
him.
about Dundee all the time.
Never met
He's
him.
an actor. Get him to do it.
I've got it. It's oh my god, it's actually come to me. Did you see that?
Have you seen
shook.
hundreds of beavers?
I saw the trailer for it. I don't think I could watch that.
Hundreds of polar bears.
No.
A polar bear, can you imagine?
Victorian film.
Uh-huh.
It's
Budget,
beautiful.
Budget.
No, I could do it in AI.
No, you
the
can't.
sets are really
No,
good.
you can't. What we do is, instead of like an old whaling ship,
Yeah.
cruise liner comes in, there's a fucking polar bear been holding on to the back of it.
No.
Comes off in Dundee, starts going about. That big nose coming through folks' letterboxes.
It's a Victorian thing. There's people, so you've got all kinds of characters, and there's
That's
shopping.
costumes. That's a lot of costumes.
Oh, wait.
Mate,
Hold on.
Mate,
Hold on.
You've no got a budget for the fucking the food.
I have
cart.
£18.40. Just give me a chance.
Okay.
Just hear it out first before we do it, because someone's going to hear this and go, this is a great film. This polar bear comes off with the sailors. It escapes.
Mm-hmm.
It's at night. The snow's falling, so it's in its own territory. It feels okay at home, right? Thick snow. People run in. They're like, God, the bear's there. It's pacing back and forward.
Uh-huh.
Night falls.
In that way they
And
get.
slowly but surely, the bear starts finding a way in. There's a woman standing near a small window. The fucking paw comes in and claws her out. There's blood, guts. What else falls out? A brain falls out. There's shit everywhere. Everyone's screaming. This bear's trying to get in. And eventually, the bear gets in. And it's a nice shop. And it's going around the shop, and people are
Going around.
pretending they're dummies, so it walks
Let's
past.
go in Willie Lowe's.
Loads of shit. Yeah, something like that.
Draffins.
Genius.
This will never go off the ground.
Fucking genius.
Remember those polar bears attacked?
happened.
Those posh kids were on like a gap year thing.
Oh, yeah.
They came into the tent and
Just
it bit the
bit his
kid so
head off.
hard and it didn't die, but the polar bear's tooth was stuck in his skull, right into his skull.
Oh, my God.
They will tear the skin right. They stand on you. They'll just get you back of
Scary.
your neck and just peel the skin off you and eat you.
You imagine that happening in a Dundee shop?
Yeah, just a chip shop.
We even have statues to the polar bear.
Just the whole film is set
Mhm.
in the chip shop, a wee chip shop.
Yeah.
Polar bear's at the customer side. It's eating its way through the customers. It's trying to get to the people, and they're trying to fight it off with the fat. And when they run out of lawn and that, they're throwing it at it. It's coming for them.
It doesn't
So
want...
they're desperately
yeah.
trying to fry up stuff. We've only got
Fuck,
4
quicker.
chips left.
Oh, throw it out.
Throwing a fish cake. You've
See,
got the
you're
pickled
thinking.
onions.
You're thinking now.
Pickled onions.
You're thinking now. You're inspired. You want to make a film. I think that's a great idea.
I don't think we're going to be able to afford a polar bear.
Could you not just CG it or something?
You could get a horse, put a blanket on it.
That would work.
A horse with a blanket.
An XL bully.
Oh, fuck.
That would motivate.
In a fur coat.
In a fur coat. That would motivate the actors to
Mo-
run like fuck.
Probably more dangerous than a polar bear.
Probably. And there's plenty of them about.
Oh, f-
Nobody
we could,
wants them
we could
anymore.
sellotape 5 of them together. That would be the same size as a polar bear.
Too many legs. But wait. Getting a polar bear's difficult.
It is.
All you need is like in Snow Beast, a paw.
Just a paw, one paw on a stick.
Wham! And it comes in and kills people. You know what I mean?
We could make a paw.
And a little bit of stock footage of the growler.
Yeah.
Blood and shit.
Yeah.
There's
Tomato
this-
sauce does.
See, Mark Sturton, if you fucking take this idea,
He'll be sitting there with his biro just writing
just
this
writing this. It's pro-
desperately.
actually, as we're speaking, he's probably finished the script.
He'll change it slightly. It's now in Aberdeen,
And
and it's
the
not
bear speaks Doric.
the bear. It's not a bear. It's a big dog.
No one understands
dog,
the
ah.
bear because it's Doric. So it goes,
Loch
and people
Ness
go,
monster.
what?
What? Fit.
What?
Fit.
Fat.
That's it.
Fat. What did it say?
He's quite bearish.
Yeah, I
Starting.
think that's
He
the
has
term for
acted.
it.
We've
It's
seen
bear.
him.
It's bear,
Put him in
yeah.
a fur coat.
Starting is
Is the polar
the
bear?
polar bear.
He is.
Oh my god, this is just
Yeah,
writing
imagine.
itself.
He
See,
would.
this is
Probably
inspiration
eat
here.
raw meat,
Oh, I believe he
and
does.
he's got that drone we could use.
Oh, he's got a drone.
Yeah,
We
I
could
don't
see
know.
him from a distance.
Sometimes you shouldn't get into bed with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Financially.
Well, no,
Yeah.
we don't get any financial connection. We just
No.
put him in a fur coat.
Fur coat.
I think he'd work for Chewits. He'd be fine.
Shit, he would.
He'd be fine.
Yeah.
And then, you know
maybe
what?
Maybe a box of toffees.
Listen, I do have a limited budget. It's
They
not his
sell them
birthday.
Pound stretchers. I'm just getting a bit hungry there.
Yeah.
I'm not tired today. I'm just hungry.
You're
so.
just hungry. I've not eaten either. I could do with something. So,
Aye.
ladies and gentlemen, join us
Yeah.
on Patreon to see the full version of
Reach
this.
it.
And
Start in. Your people reach out to us.
we talk to our people which is us.
Which is us.
But an idea.
His brother.
Victorian.
The two of them.
Listen, it's not a full horror.
You remember Rent-A-Ghost,
Yeah.
Dobbin, but a polar bear.
How many's brother?
Yep.
Dude, this is why you're here. See, you're fucking trying to stop me. Then you come up with the fucking ideas. This would be the greatest film ever made. And it's based in Dundee. And people go, oh, aye, it's coming up for Christmas.
In the Keeler Centre, just a polar bear. They're trapped in the Keeler Centre. Yeah.
Did you hear that in your ear?
A polar bear doesn't make that noise.
Yeah, it's a film polar bear. It's not a real one. So it's got to make a
The
like a
Arctic
predator.
bar. They're all trapped in the Arctic bar and the polar bears try to get in.
And appropriate.
It is.
So there you go.
There we go.
See, you're
That
thinking.
place is such a shithole.
You're
It's
thinking.
just biting general people. It's like, oh,
Could you
fucking
imagine an old
junkie.
traditional department store, all
Yeah.
beautiful,
Oh.
and then
Like General,
slowly
yeah.
stalking the halls, the stairs, a giant.
I think you
stunting
smell a
bear.
polar bear. Quite strong smelling.
That's not going to help you when it's chasing you down. You see how fast they go?
Oh, they can run like a horse.
Exactly. And
No chance.
their mouth opens
I don't think they
like
climb
that.
very well.
They're related to ferrets. And
Yeah.
if you see their mouth open, it opens like
Oh,
that.
jaw like
They
that.
will eat anything. Amazing.
Oh,
Because this is a fact. This actually happened.
I did.
And we just need a paw.
Just a paw. That's
The
all.
museum's bound to have a paw or something. We could
No,
put
well,
on a
the
stick.
Jeremy the bear, they've sent him away to get him stuffed, and he came back as a rug.
Well, they need the arm.
They need the rug. Just the rug.
Just
painted
wrap
white.
it.
Painted
Roll up,
white.
roll up a bit of carpet, wrap the paw around it.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start a Kickstarter. I'm going to put the script together
Oh, Jesus.
of this, right? Because I've got about 12 scripts. One of them's finished. And I am going to do, what would they call it? See?
Polar bear arse.
You've got to think international.
Oh.
You've got to have a, like, I don't know, just
Aye.
bear kill. No, I don't know. The killer bear of Dundee High Street on a winter's day.
Killer
Something
bear.
snappy.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. See, here's the thing. You try and stop me, but look at you. Your eyes were closing there thinking. Your brain's working. We're going to make this film. Ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
See, I just had some ideas. I didn't think
You
we'd be
did.
inspired.
Oh, we were.
I'm fucking stoked. I want to go home. I've got
I
a
don't want to
pad.
hear about you being stoked.
I've got an A4 pad.
You do.
And I'm going to write it.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, laters.
Ta-da, ta-da.